Pet Sematary is directed by Kolsch, and then it's Widmyer, and it stars Jason Clarke and John Lithgow. And it tells the story of a family who moves from Boston to Maine. And soon the parents discover a mysterious burial ground in the woods near the house, which, after tragedy strikes, sets off a perilous chain reaction that unleashes unspeakable, terrifying evil upon this family. This is one of those films that I've stayed as far away as possible. I didn't want to know anything about it. I didn't read the book, I didn't watch the original film, intentionally because I wanted to watch this blind. So I went in just watching the first trailer. I had a really good time with this film. The scares are solid, the tension is amazing. There's a sequence in particular that I'm not going to dive deep into. I'm just saying they milk it really hard, and it could have gone really, really bad. In fact, I won't be surprised if any of you guys watching this video tell me that this particular sequence didn't work for you. I thought this sequence was excellently added. The score was just perfect. Jason Clarke's performance in this particular bit was astounding. It was just a scene that could have gone very wrong very easily, but no, they milked it just enough with the right pacing, and it worked flawlessly for me. And the film in general is really tense, and it really works. The atmosphere is extremely eerie throughout, whether you're in the house, whether you're in the clinic where Jason Clarke works, whether two characters are just having a conversation, whether the world is still being set up and built around these characters. Everything just works for you to believe in this lore of the Pet Sematary and the power of what truly is behind it. I thought the two main performances from Jason Clarke and John Lithgow were just absolutely amazing. And this is a film that proves that John Lithgow has so much more to give. He's one of those peculiar actors that has the ability to be very heartwarming, very welcoming, and at the same time he can play the reverse and be a very menacing presence. In this, he finds a balance between that you can just tell this dude is on point, and he was directed greatly. The directors behind this really did a solid job behind just everything. The lore, the characters, the world. I really enjoyed what they had to give us and the creative ways they found to give us the scares in this film. And this film mostly works because it cares about the family dynamic. You get to care about this child and father and her mother, and you get to care about this kid. You get to care about this family of four. They don't come across as a perfect family. They come across as a family with struggles, and this child, who is really good in the film, by the way, she asks questions that we don't see kids asking parents in films a lot, which left me really, really happy. But I'm not going to sit here and say that the film works 100%. As I say, it mostly works. This is a good film, a good horror film, and it's fun above anything else. But the pacing on the first act is kind of wonky as you're trying to get to the place where the story really gets going. When you're trying to see where these characters were, how they came to this new house, it feels kind of uneven, and the movie cares about too much stuff for anything to be properly paced, and so it bothered me a little bit in the beginning of the film. There's also this random character that dies early on in the film, and then it keeps coming back to help this other character, and it makes no sense why he would come back to help this other person around, and he only shows up when it's convenient for the plot, which felt very forced and not necessary at all. There's also this backstory that, while it gives you some scary sequences, it really gives nothing to the film. It's about the mother of this family. Without it, you probably wouldn't have any knowledge about her, no character development on her, but at the same time, it gives nothing to the movie either. She has a trauma, and then the film keeps going back to that, but you get no new information. She has a trauma. That's really it. I really want to emphasize how good the performances are, how good the directing is. The cinematography is just excellent, especially for the sequences in the dark where you get to see the forest and where the pets are buried. This film is really solid, almost great throughout. I just think a little bit more time, maybe 10 more minutes, would have helped this film significantly and just let it reach that next level. I'm giving Pet Sematary a B. Guys, what did you think of Pet Sematary? Let me know in the comments below if you read the book, if you watched the original, and if you've already watched this one as well. How do you rank them? Book, original, and this new remake. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. I still have to give you my reviews for Justice League versus the Fatal 5. I'll have a review also for Drag the Cross Concrete, and I can't wait to see you there. Again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Thank you for 1,900 subscribers. We are almost at 2K. I cannot believe this. So till the next video, stay beautiful and stay geeky. And if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button, click the bell, so we can be geeky united.